Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is White Boy 7th Street. Not really. This is xSiin.
Yo, guys, it's me.
And this is our second dual com, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. And we're gonna talk about teachers, like our most hated teachers, good teachers. Do you want to start first, or do you want me to start?
I'll let you take this one.
Okay, so my most hated teacher was my 4th grade teacher. She was a bit, well, she was fat. Okay, I'm not gonna say a bit, cause she was like 400 pounds. She also was missing a toe, and that was kind of gross, cause she always wore sandals, and it was disgusting because you would see like just one missing toe, and I would just be like, ugh, like. I'm what, like 9 years old at the time, and I'm like, I don't want to see you're missing. How do you lose a toe? Also, she was such a bitch. Like, everyone hated her. Like, there was only one point where I liked the class, and that was when she yelled at a kid because he ripped out a page in his math book and then told her that it wasn't in the math book, so he couldn't do the homework, and she kicked him out of class. I thought that was good. But she had me suspended when I didn't even get in a fight. This kid was harassing me, and he punched me in the face, and then I headbutted him back. And then he went and complained to her about how I hit him in the face. And I had a bloody nose, I had a bruise on my face, but somehow she just assumed, like, oh, well, that's because you headbutted him. So I got suspended for a week, and my parents hated that. She was such a bitch. And
it sounded like she just hated you.
Dude, she was a bitch to everyone though. Like, she was just a super bitch. And the other teacher, I don't really like have my favorite teachers. I have teachers that I'm okay with. There's a teacher right now that I'm okay with, but his class is boring as shit. It's British literature, and it is the most boring shit ever. And his voice is Dr. Falcon, but like he has like this. He has, like, a monotone voice that also has an accent, like, hello, lady. Like, he has, like, and that class is so fucking boring. Like, I can't stand it. It's hard to even keep your eyes open. It really is. I don't know why it's, like, I know it's boring, but I don't know why it's so difficult to even open my eyes. So
that kind of reminds me of my history teacher. Like, my history teacher is cool, but his class is boring as crap. And like right now,
this class isn't cool. It's all boring as shit. But he's just okay. Like,
yeah, because like the only thing that I hate about my history teacher right now is like he's not like really teaching us right now. Like, because we have a student teacher in there, and our student teacher, oh, she hates us all. Like, no joke. Like, if you were to take like an entire thing of butter and like 300 pounds of butter, it would look like her.
I hate student teachers because they don't really have power, but they do. And I hate that.
Yeah, that's what I hate.
I had one student teacher that everyone was like annoying. Like, no one was listening. Everyone was just like doing their own thing because the teacher wasn't there that day. And a substitute came in the room and yelled at us. Like, it was hilarious. A substitute that doesn't even teach at the school had to come in and back her up. And still, everyone was like, shut the fuck up. Like, get out of here.
That's sad. Okay,
so you wanted to talk about your math teacher?
Oh, yeah, my math teacher. Okay, my math teacher, Miss Carino. Yeah, her name's Miss Carino. She would purposely not give me homework just to get me in trouble with my parents the next day. So I would always come home, my mom would ask me, where's your homework? Like, I didn't get any today. And then she would email my mom saying that I didn't bring in homework or whatever, and that, like, I'd failed tests. I'd failed tests because I didn't get the homework that she purposely didn't give me, which pissed me off. So, like, the teacher, I think, she didn't really hate just me. It was really the entire class. Like, if she were to be a kindergarten teacher, I wouldn't blame the kindergartners to like form a mob and try and like stab her with colored pencils. Like, I wouldn't blame them, but this teacher, she's pissed me off so bad. I actually had like thoughts of just like beating her right there. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into that little detail. But yeah, and like the thing is, like my Asian friend Ming.
Did you have to say Asian?
Yeah, my Asian friend, like, I actually, like, this dude was, like, one of my best friends in, like, 8th grade, but he goes to a different high school now, and, like, he actually thought that Miss Carino was hot. I was like, I'd look at him and be like, are you high? And then, like, I'd give her that.
How old was she? How old was she?
I don't know, she was, like, mid-30s, I think, but...
I had a teacher that was actually like smoking hot. She was like 25 or something like that. She was my 5th grade teacher, and I know it's weird that like, you know, dude, like it was one of those like one of those teachers where like you'd be walking down the street and you'd have to look back and go like, damn, like at the time when I was in 5th grade, I didn't think that because I was in 5th grade, but like. As I got older, and then I would like, you know, be like, oh my god, like I never really noticed that she was like, you know, like, damn.
Yeah, like 5th grade is still like the point. You're like, yeah, girls have cooties.
No, I wasn't like that. I never did that because that pissed me off when people did that.
I wasn't really like that either. I just like, I would talk to like most of my friends in like junior high and elementary school were mostly girls.
Oh, I'm not gonna talk about my friends, but like I hated when people did. I would yell at people if they did that shit, cause it's like, are you retarded? Like I'm realistic, and I just think like, how could a different gender have a certain like disease or whatever that no one else had?
Yeah.
Like, it's just I hate kids that say shit like that.
Like if a certain gender had a disease, you'd be avoiding your mom.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do that too, but it's not because she doesn't have a disease. Like
Bitch.
Like it's not because she has a disease. It's just because I flat out don't like her sometimes.
Yeah, I see. For some reason, this reminds me of the kids in my neighborhood. I live in a really white neighborhood. I live in the suburbs, and all the kids here think that they're black. I'm not really sure why. But they just all think that they're black, even though the majority of them actually haven't seen a black kid. And they just all walk around like they're cool and they sag their pants and stuff. The sagging pants stuff, that started from, like, poor families, like, not having money to, like, buy new pants, so they would just get hand-me-downs. But these kids, they're wealthy, like, they have money and stuff, but they're sagging their pants. They'll buy pants that already have it sagged automatically or whatever. Like, and they act like they're gangbangers. It's ridiculousness.
Like we have like I'm not being racist at all, but like we have a bunch of Mexican kids at our school that act like they're all hard and like they're gangster and everything. But honestly, if it takes more than 2 guys to bring down one dude, and they have like a pocket knife or whatever, you're not tough. You're just being a vagina.
Okay. Gameplay is wrapping up. Final score was 42-7, I think. Pretty aggressive gameplay, so bye guys. Yeah.